Social impacts of photo editing. Photo editing software enables users to improve their home photographs, but also increases the ease with which photos can be falsified or inappropriately modified. Not only has the incidence of digitally altered photographs increased, but it has also become harder to detect alterations as editing software and techniques become more sophisticated. The impacts of editing or faked photographs can be hard to measure. A lot of images are clearly edited for the purpose of creating special effects or are just created for fun. Additionally, in many of these images, it is clear that they have been edited either because of the poor quality of the editing and/or extraordinary subject matter. There are, however, a number of cases where changes have been. A lot of images are clearly edited for the purpose of creating special effects or are just created for fun. Additionally, in many of these images, it is clear that they have been edited either because of the poor quality of the editing or the extraordinary subject matter. There are, however, a number of cases where changes have been harder to spot and negative effects have been more significant. In these pictures, you can see how photo editing has affected the pictures that have put out in different magazines around the world. Health and leisure. For many years, some magazines have changed images of models to alter their appearance, improve the appearance of skin and hair, and generally make them conform to a more stereotypical image of attractiveness. Altering images of female models to make them appear thinner is done quite frequently. The impact of changes like this have been widely debated. Critics believe such images create impossible stereotypes which young people strive to achieve, possibly leading to unhealthy eating practices and negative opinions about their own bodies. The American Medical Association campaigns for guidelines on advertising directed at teenagers and young people, while the French government were so concerned about the phenomenon that they attempted to legislate against publishing altered photographs without an attached health warning. Legal impacts! In 1994, former American football player O.J. Simpson stood trial for the murder of his girlfriend and her friend. During the 9-month trial, one piece of evidence presented was a series of bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime. The shoe size matched Simpson's, and the prints were found to belong to an extremely rare make of shoe, only 299 pairs, which had been sold in the United States. Then a photograph was presented showing Simpson wearing shoes of the same make, potentially linking him to the crime scene. Simpson and his defense team claimed the image had been edited to add the shoes to an existing photo. The integrity or otherwise The image was never established, but the case highlights concern that can arise when photographic evidence, particularly digital photographic evidence, is presented in courts with limited ability to verify its originality. Political impacts. During the 2004 U.S. presidential election campaign, Democrat John Kerry ran against the Republican George W. Bush. Kerry heavily emphasized his Vietnam War record during his nomination and campaign speeches, reaching out to the patriotic part of the electorate. Then a photo emerged of Kerry sitting next to controversial protester Jane Fonda during the anti-Vietnam protests in the 1970s. It called into question Kerry's integrity and did his reputation and his campaign irreversible harm. Yet the image was fake, a composite of two photographs taken a year apart. The photographs had been combined and published by the website The Republic with the intention of smearing Kerry. It worked. In 2005, South Korean researcher Dr. Hwang Woo-suk resigned from his position at Seoul National University after allegations that he faked images showing research results. The images, which were published in the journal Science, were digitally altered to show 11 stem cell colonies. In fact, there are only 3. Dr. Hwang was later convicted of embezzlement of the government's funds he used to conduct the falsified research.